All right. Intense focus. Peter, Lord, if that's you, tell us to come. Or tell me to come. He said, come. Right? First of all, Jesus just fed the 5,000. He said, go on the other side. The disciples are going on the other side. They see this, the storm comes. Woo! God, so much to talk about. I don't have a lot of time. Woo! Woo! Here they are doing what Jesus told them to do. Go to the other side. They get in the boat, go to the other side, a storm comes. Storms are not always a result of disobedience. Thank you. Just need to feel like Sunday morning sometime. Problems are not always a result that I'm out of line. Woo! Here they are doing what Jesus said and went right into Hurricane Sandy. Right into it. That's a hurricane that's out right now. I'm trying to be relevant and y'all didn't respond at all. They went right into like a storm where they feel like their lives were on the line. So how can I be obeying God and go into a storm? That don't make sense. But being obedient does not exempt you from storms. It's another humiliating tactic of the Lord. Just because you're being obedient, doing what I said, don't mean you're entitled to an easy road. All right. So here we are in the storm, and they say, if that's you, they see a ghost, they said, walking, and they were afraid. And Jesus said, fear not, it is I. Peter said, if that's really you, tell me to come. Now, they just saw him on the shore, but it's hard to recognize Jesus in the storm. It's hard to recognize Jesus when I'm going through something. Because we're so narcissistic. Yeah. We're so that word she said that everything is about us. Everything in life is about us. You got your Twitter page, your Facebook, everything points to you in your life. But that's not the kingdom. In the kingdom, it points to Jesus. So you will get frustrated and things have to be about you. The kingdom of God might not be for you. Woo! He says, Jesus said, if you want to follow me, I want to follow you. You do? Yes. Deny yourself. First thing Jesus says, if you want to be a follower of Christ, is deny you. When you deny yourself and when you tell your flesh you don't have to always have what you want. Right? The Bible says, no, you got to get on the temple of the Lord and your body is not your own. No, I've been bought with a price, so I don't belong to me. So if somebody buys me, they have a plan for me. You can't go to H&M, buy a suit, wake up the next day, and the suit decided to leave. Where's my suit? It wanted to go somewhere. You'd be like, what? First of all, it'd be scary. But secondly, if you bought a car and you find out it was a transformer, you'd be mad. I don't want my car to have its own. I bought it for a purpose. Now I wake up and I gotta go to campus and it ain't there because it wanted to go somewhere. Now I can't fulfill my purpose in the car's life because it has its own agenda. And then the car gets mad at God because the owner because the car feels unfulfilled. You feel me? The car is unfulfilled. Now it's riding on empty, but if you'd have stayed with me, I got a purpose for you. And we leave the presence of God and we are mad at Him. So, he said, if it's you, tell me to come. He came. All right, I'm talking about focus. Peter walked on the water, as you know. Peter's doing, again, what Jesus said. He's walking on the water. He's obeying the voice of Jesus. He starts sinking, y'all. Not because he was sinning. He didn't backslide on the water. How could I be on point one day, sinking the next minute, but not because of sin? He took his eyes on Jesus. That's it. It's as simple as shifting focus. Some of you all, I feel like I'm talking to you all today. Some of your lives are so sensitive. You're walking on unfamiliar foundation. Now, I'm used to how the boat feels, but water feels different. So you're walking that tender ground. I'm talking to you, not everybody, but whoever's walking that unfamiliar ground, you cannot afford to take your eyes off Jesus. What does that mean, Tye? That means your focus got to be different than everybody else who's still on the boat. That's for me. Your friends are not sinners and heathens and going to hell, but you can't do everything they do now because you're called to something different. He told me to come off the boat. So I'm called to something different. I'm not saying y'all going to hell, but I can't hang with y'all like I used to because I'm called to something different. I can't listen to everything I used to listen to. Not because it's all bad, some of it is, but not because it's all bad, but because I'm called to something different. I can't hang out and just talk and just do everything that I used to do when I was on the boat. That was the last season. In this season, I'm called to something different. Let me prove it to you. Those of you who are called to something different, friends betrayed you this year. And I don't know none of y'all. I know this is the Lord. You thought that was your homies. You thought that was your girl. You thought that was your boo. And I